studio tour. Here we go. So here we have all the engines. I showed you this earlier, but nothing much has changed other than the newest additions. You can't see them all that well. I'll move them. Den and Dart, you can't see them all that well. But yeah, this is like engines 1 through 7. This is seasons 2 through 4 steam engines. This is all the diesels. These are some later series characters, and then these are narrow gauge engines. So that's that. This is standard gauge rolling stock. I sorted through all these and I made it all standard gauge. That needs to be sorted out a little bit back there, but other than that, it's all good to go. This is more standard gauge rolling stock up until the back row. That's all narrow gauge. That's all going to be used for narrow gauge. Although those red and gray flatbeds might be used for standard gauge every once in a while. Same with those brake vans. But other than that, it's all narrow gauge. And then these are all my vehicles. Yeah, I've got a lot of vehicles. This is the Trackmaster ones I have. I got Birdie, Bulgy, Terrence, Elizabeth, Nelson. And then I got a ton of Lego ones, a lot of which I actually got for Christmas. Like that bus I got for Christmas, that blue car, that ice cream truck, one of those police bikes I got for Christmas. I got a bunch of stuff for Christmas. And I need to put my newest 2 vehicles down there, I think there's 2 more. Other than that, that's what that drawer is. Here's the straight track. Nothing too crazy. Curvy track, including semi-track. And then curvy track with the bridge support. And then this and this bucket over here are going to be used for outside filming. So I'm going to load it with engines and track and set dressing and stuff like that and just take it outside and film. So that's what that is. So inside here are all of my Mario Connects figures and just Mario figures in general. I do plan on sorting all these out. I do plan on like fixing them, putting them back together, and maybe doing something with them. This is the Great Discovery bridge set that I've always loved. It doesn't really have a place on like any sets, so unless I find something really cool to do with it, like I did with the Old Iron Bridge in Proteus a few months ago, it's not going to do much. This is all my, these are all my grass mats. I got this, that's a brand new one. I got it like 3 days ago. But this is the one I've been using since like February. Since like filming episode 3, this has been the mat I've used. So that's that. That's construction paper. These are unfinished Lego sets. And then this is just like some other miscellaneous stuff. I have a white screen back there, green screen, and a black screen. And then these are all my Legos, which I plan on sorting out. I want to get like a bookshelf and display some of my all of my Star Wars stuff on these bookshelves, which would go like right around here, and then make a city out of the city stuff. And then over here I've got stone, and then this is ballast that I got from a hobby shop yesterday, and then this will be snow. This is coal, snow trees, and then regular trees, rocks, and moss, and that's a script. And then this is where all the fun begins. And this is where a lot of the props are. So here's all my Lego Duplo. This is all the stations and platforms. I just got this signal box from that same hobby store yesterday. I got a bunch of stuff from the hobby store yesterday. So I'm so glad to finally have a signal box. I'm gonna make great use out of it. And then here's all my cargo that'll go on the trucks and stuff. Some of which won't be used, like this won't be used all that much, but you know. And then this is what I like to call set dressing. Set dressing is one of the most important for making your sets pop. They make them stand out and look not bare. So this is what I've got. I got these from the hobby shop as well. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with them. And then this I also got from the hobby shop. This is going to be one of my best friends. This is gonna be so good for like stations and dockyards and stuff. And then this is barrels, crates, those will be essential. There's fences back there, boxes, little trees, lighthouse. It's kind of hard to see, but trust me, it's essential stuff. And then these are base plates. Inside this box are base plates. So I've got, it's hard to see. I've got 4 gray ones, 2 green ones, a blue one, a yellow one, and then 2 Lego Duplo ones. Here's road pieces. These are the Tomy ones, and then these are like Hot Wheels, I believe. And this is also one of my best friends. These are all the tools I use for filming. So this is a tape measure. This has a bunch of screws and screwdrivers. There's fishing line, Sharpie, scissors, tape, camera holders, screwdrivers, aluminum foil for making the engines go backwards, and batteries. So all essentials for filming. And then here we have other stuff. We have the washdown. This is part of a quarry, tunnel, water tower. That's that. These are the bridge pieces. And there's Shake Bridge. And then here is the top part of the shelf. I showed you all these a few minutes ago. Here's the top part of the shelf. I have Gordon, Henry, and James all in play rail, all on display. I've also got the Adventure Begins pack on display, as well as this Thomas storybook. If I get 2 bookshelves, these are all the things I'm going to be displaying. These 3 engines, these 2, and this book. And I'm also going to get a ton of other stuff to display as well. And then these are my Lego minifigures. I'm going to put them on the table so I can show you all. So first off, these are all the accessories. We've got construction tools, weapons, food and drinks, business, animals, and others. So that's that. And then these are the minifigures, heads and legs, and I ran out of room. I'll explain that in a minute. And then this is what's left. Torsos and hair and hats. It's all sorted out by gender and jobs. So this is like business, this is construction, this is miscellaneous, this is police, and criminal, and then female. So that's that. And finally, I sorted out all of my parts. So I'm going to take you through them. These are all the studs and circular, smaller pieces, and these are all the square ones. These are taller pieces. I gotta sort through them a little bit, but other than that, that's what they are. And we got all these, and then I don't really have much room, so. And then these are tires and other circular pieces. These are a lot of 2x4s and big chunky blocks. More like base plates and plants. These are larger accessories like beds, doors, chairs, benches, stairs, fences, etc. That rhymed. That was cool. Spare minifigures I'm gonna sort out, and then more base plates and walls and stuff. So I think that's it. I think I showed off everything. So that is basically a tour of the studio. Now I'm going to build a set with it, and it's going to be a good time.